Hey, hi guys, everyone. Hope everyone's doing great. Uh, this is the day sixth of 30 days live session series, and I welcome you all. I'm Dr. Jatin. I'm a sport physiotherapist. Ye series is a part of setting something into the routine, and I will say more of kind of finding the niche where what from what I need to create content and it is going good. Like it's the sixth day of the whole 30-day series, and abhi tak, what I am not able to settle on things that how to move forward. Like what are the things which I can really incorporate in my this session series so that it will be more of valuable. हमने start किया था from the AI and physiotherapy because I am a physiotherapist, so I can talk about those things more. And especially AI is something जो मुझे बहुत excite करता है, and especially anything which is like अभी हम ऐसे technological era में हैं जहाँ पे things are moving with a very faster pace. So I will say it is really good to keep up with the things and knowing about the things also. So I always try to bring like I always learn through the help of this YouTube and internet and everything. So I thought that let's try to amplify this knowledge also, or यहाँ से I can create this channel as an output to give more of information out to the world also. I know already information saturated, but I just want to play my part and also to create something good in this in the process itself. So yep, this is day six. हमने कल at the end of the video, like all the session itself, we discussed about some books. So I have a good connection with the books because I love reading. I love exploring things out of like either it in the paper form or something into the on the digital form. I love reading basically. तो कल मैंने 3 बुक शेयर की थी एंड उससे पहले भी आई थिंक ऑन द डे 4 वी शेयर्ड आई शेयर्ड सम ऑफ द फिजियोथेरेपी बुक्स जो आप पढ़ सकते हैं. यू कैन if you're a physiotherapist, you can get a good value out of it. Yesterday, I shared 3. I'll say not related to physiotherapy, but the things, the books which have given me value. Okay, so do check out the video, and you will find the video at the end that all what 3 books I recommended. But today's some highlight is something really great. Like I will start with this book only because I think this has made a huge change in my thinking and especially the author जो एक बहुत renowned historian है. I think he's doing a great job. And the book is the 21 Lessons by Yuval Noah Harari. And ये book is it's a part of a series. ठीक है, यहाँ पे I think this is the third book in the process. और इसके बाद एक और बुक आया उनका रिसेंटली जो है नेक्सस, जो इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में बात करता है. इफ आई कैन ब्रिंग आउट द बुक दैट आल्सो, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड. So this was the first book for sure that I bought in the hardcover because I was really in awe of writing of this person, क्योंकि इन्होंने जिस तरह से हिस्ट्री को सिंप्लीफाइड वे के अंदर और अंडरस्टैंडिंग वे में समझाया है, आई डोंट थिंक आई हैवंट रेड more more better person with a clarity of what happened and what is going to happen in the future. There are 4 books I will recommend if you are a reader. अगर आप एक 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 उस माइंडसेट के साथ जीते हैं जहाँ पे यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड लाइफ, यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ दिस कल्चर वर्क, हाउ व्हाट वी आर डूइंग राइट नाउ और हाउ व्हेन वी आर मूविंग. ये सबके माइंड में क्वेश्चन होता है, बट सबके पास आई थिंक वो जो आंसर्स भी ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल होते हैं कि ठीक है ये करना है तो इस तरह से करना है. बट अगर आपको एक एक थॉट प्रोसेस चाहिए, अगर आपको एक समझना है कि फ्रॉम वेयर वी आर कमिंग, हम आ कहाँ से रहे हैं, एंड वेयर वी आर गोइंग, दैट्स द सेकंड पार्ट. So I think you will have more understanding that okay, how to take decisions and how to navigate the challenges of life. तो फर्स्ट बुक इज होमो सेपियंस, जो आपको ये बताता है कि एज ए ह्यूमन how you have evolved. Are you special enough to be so to take so important role in the history of humankind, or this universe it's also, or you are just another part in a big puzzle. So that is the first book you need to start with. Second book जो है वो है Homo Deus. That is about कि जब Homo sapiens with the technological evolution जिस तरह से आपके कल्चर, आपके सोसाइटी, आपके वे ऑफ लिविंग को टेक्नोलॉजी अफेक्ट कर रही है, क्या वो ह्यूमन काइंड को भी अफेक्ट कर रही है? क्या as a human we are also growing, and what is the future of humankind? For that, Homo Deus, the new age humans, that is about the second book. Third book is about the 21 lessons for 21st century. 21 lessons, इसके जो chapters हैं, I will say आप कोई सा भी chapter उठा के randomly पढ़ सकते हैं, and you will find something good information out of it. Technological challenge, the part one, the political challenge, everything in a detail, despair and hope. इसका एक terrorism वाला chapter, I think it was really great. अभी जो recent events हुए in पहलगाम, और उसके बाद फिर जो ऑपरेशन सिंदूर हुआ, you will get so much clarity on the things that okay, things are not simple as it shows up. इतनी simple नहीं होती चीजें जितनी हमको दिखाई देती है. बहुत सारे लेयर्स होती हैं, बहुत सारे फिल्टर्स होते हैं, बहुत सारे सर्कमस्टांसेस होते हैं जिनसे बन के आई थिंक वो सिचुएशंस बनती हैं. एंड आप देखेंगे, दिस इज नॉट स्टोरी ऑफ आवर कंफ्लिक्ट ओनली. एवरीवेयर वेयर देयर इज अ कंफ्लिक्ट, देयर आर डिफरेंट लेयर्स टू इट. ठीक है, देयर आर डिफरेंट पार्ट्स व्हिच आर प्लेइंग टुगेदर टू मेक दैट सिचुएशन हैपन. तो आई थिंक ही समराइज रियली वेल विद द अकाउंट ऑफ हिस्ट्री, एंड किस तरह चीजें मूव हुई हैं आज तक और अभी किस तरह से मूव हो रही है. यू विल गेट एन अंडरस्टैंडिंग. ट्रुथ, पार्ट 4 इज ट्रुथ. दिस इज अबाउट ignorance, justice, post-truth, science fiction. And part 5, which I read today, was resilience. And it was more about education, meaning of life, and meditation. I don't know if you people have heard about Vipassana. मेरा बहुत मन है कि मेरे को जाना है, and I need to experience that 10 days of 10 days of, I will say, inner exploration, जहाँ पे आप with the like, because it is kind of a different altogether thing. Like you need to be there with without any contact, without any. You need to attain the noble silence also. You are not speaking, you are not communicating, but you are there just doing some practices, kind of an very simple thing, observation. Yeah, yes, Ashish. I think there was some issue with the network. Abhi theek hai, like it's all good. Actually, I was using like my torch as a light source क्योंकि I am still in a experimental mode. तो I thought that I will try something different. तो वो थोड़ा सा I think heat up हुआ, उसकी वजह से things were not really well. But yep, I think it's all good now. We are back and we can continue with the things. So yeah, I was talking about the Vipassana. तो 10 days का जो session होता है, I think that is, I am aspiring for this coming July, and it will be a kind of source for me to reflect back on things and see that okay, how things are actually happening, and without any filters, without any layers. So yeah, that's the path I want to choose for me, and not kind of a renunciation, but yeah, trying to find a way out, trying to be more prepared for what is coming or what is here already, in terms of chaos, in terms of noise. Right now is kind of a noise for me because I think it's not really that smooth to process everything and take decision. So still it is kind of a moving path. So yep, the last book is about information revolution. So ये जो book है, I will say it's a kind of a brief history of information networks, and from the stone age to AI itself. तो from the age of stone, जहाँ पे हमने tools बनाना सीखा, हमने सीखा कि आपके आसपास की चीजों को आप किस तरह से यूज कर सकते हो, to till date how this AI and other part of the technology changing the whole fabric of society. You will get good account of history from this single book. This is a kind of heavy book, but you will get a lot of value from this part also. Yep. So that's all. I think that was the kind of a book library tour. The four books: Homo sapien, Homo Deus, 21 lessons for 21st century, and this Nexus. अगर आप ये चार बुक धीरे 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 एब्जॉर्ब करते हो, you will get so much of value out of these amazing text. I will say that it will give you different perspective to live life and how you are currently going through with the things. Perfect. So this was the first part of our session. Okay, we are done with the 10 minutes. Now we'll go for the next part, which is more of I मतलब मैंने कुछ posts save कर रखे हैं on the Instagram, so I thought that we'll talk about those things. And I'm planning to prepare some short contents also, because होता क्या है कि it's easy to talk about in detail and ऐसा चीजों के बारे में बात करना, but we need to have some niche, or I think I need to have some content specific जो hook हो सके, like for the people who are interested in certain kind of the things, they can really reach up to here, and then we can have build some community around it also. तो उसके लिए I think we need some more content preparation, and थोड़ा सा I think उसमें effort ज़्यादा और फिर धीरे धीरे put करना होगा, जिसकी वजह से we can create some base, a good base, so I can upload some videos on the YouTube. For that I need to settle on the content part also, that what actually I want to create. Kindly, right now it's kind of an like open field. There is not as such thing I have settled into, but yeah, I am in a process that is surely in the coming days will land up into something. So I think, yeah, I need to plug my charger again. It's not. Yeah, give me a second. Great. So let me share my screen, and then we'll start with the post, or like what I've said, shared or saved, I will say. So this is something again from this kind of promotion. So this was about myth of, okay, फिजियोथेरेपी इंडिया के अंदर अगर भी आप बाहर जाएंगे, एक तरह का इस तरह का प्रोफेशन है जहाँ पे जो कॉन्सेप्ट है फ्लक्चुएशन में, दे आर इन कांस्टेंट फ्लक्स, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा चेंज होती रहती है। और अभी क्योंकि इट इज अभी भी इतना स्टैंडर्डाइज नहीं है वे ऑफ डीलिंग विद द पीपल, और डीलिंग विद द पीपल इन पेन, और जो ऑटोनोमी है वो भी सेटल्ड नहीं है इन मोस्ट लाइक वेरी डीपर पार्ट ऑफ द सोसाइटी। तो अभी भी देयर इज अ मिथ दैट कि फिजियोथेरेपी एक्सरसाइजेस कुछ अलग होती हैं और बाकी एक्सरसाइजेस कुछ अलग होती हैं, ठीक है। जो बाउंड्रीज है वो बहुत ब्लर्ड है, ठीक है। और जब बाउंड्रीज ब्लर्ड होती हैं तो आपको आपको ये नहीं पता होता कि आप कौन से खांचे में फिट होते हैं। जैसे मुझे नहीं पता था जब मैं अर्ली बैचलर्स में था कि व्हाट इज एक्चुअली फिजियोथेरेपी, ठीक है, व्हाट डज इट एक्चुअली मीन्स, ठीक है, where we need to move, or what we need to choose or deliver as a physiotherapist for the best interest of a patient, ठीक है। तो वो एक वो मिसकंसेप्शन हमेशा रिवॉल्व करता रहता है, दैट व्हाट इज द बेस्ट थिंग एंड वेयर वी रियली स्टैंड, ठीक है। तो एक जो बहुत ब्लर्ड लाइंस हैं अभी के हेल्थ केयर के अंदर, आई विल से, और हेल्थ केयर एंड फिटनेस के अंदर, कि व्हाट इज एक्सरसाइज एंड फिजियोथेरेपी एक्सरसाइजेस नॉर्मल एक्सरसाइज से डिफरेंट होती है नहीं होती है। स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग और फिजियोथेरेपी एक्सरसाइज में क्या डिफरेंस होता है? They are all sort of question which are always going in people's mind, and I think that is kind of a confusion in public's mind also, or general health people who are going through some disease or some injuries, that कि physiotherapy exercises कुछ बहुत special exercises होती हैं, different होती है। I'll say I think Chris has really put in a good way. Exercise is something which is a planned structure movements which are towards some goal achievement. Okay, we are trying to achieve something with some certain movements which is which is I kind of optimize as per the person's level and as per the current condition also. So if you see what like he's put really well in this, exercises used in rehab are not meant to be super unique or complex. They are normal exercises carefully adjusted to match each person's current capacity. Rehabilitation को अगर हम सिर्फ वर्ड्स में भी तोड़े, it says that rehabilitation. Re मतलब again, habilitation मतलब habituation, like giving a person a process or a structure to rehabituate in things which he was in earlier also or better than before. Once he has gone through with any injury or surgery or any disease. अगर आप एक इंसान को उसकी करंट कैपेसिटी जो किसी कारणों से अफेक्ट हो चुकी है, चाहे वो डिजीज हो, चाहे वो इंजरी हो, चाहे वो पेन हो, आप उसको उसके पहले वाले वर्जन पे अगर पहुंचा पाते हो या फिर उससे बेहतर तरीके से उसको प्रिपेयर कर पाते हो फॉर कमिंग डिमांड्स, दैट इज फिजियोथेरेपी. और अगर आप उन मूवमेंट्स को जो उसके रेस्ट्रिक्टेड हैं, जो वो कर नहीं पा रहा है, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर किसी को एल्बो फ्रैक्चर हुआ है और अगर वो मूवमेंट नहीं कर पा रहा है, बेंड नहीं कर पा रहा है, वो लिफ्ट नहीं कर पा रहा है, वो उठा नहीं पा रहा है कोई सामान, वो अपना हाथ आगे करके हैंड का यूज नहीं कर पा रहा है, क्योंकि अगर आपको हैंड का यूज करना है तो आपको एल्बो को यूज करना पड़ेगा. आपको कहीं ना कहीं चीजों को यू नीड टू ब्रेक डाउन थिंग्स. आपको चीजों को अच्छे से करने के लिए नीड टू यूज द होल चेन. अगर आप उस फंक्शन को ब्रेक डाउन कर पा रहे हो, इफ यू आर एबल टू ब्रेक डाउन दैट simple function into parts, and then you are putting you are choosing the exercises in a kind of in the step by process, you will achieve what needs to be achieved as a kind of rehab good outcome. That is what rehab is. Rehab is not about fixing the pain. Pain is one part of it, and most of the time अगर आप reassure करते हो patient को, pain will be not there. You will be more happy than ever if you are really getting that trust in the initial part of the process. और वो pain आप bear करने का, that person will have more power rather than quickly coming the person. कोई patient है आपके पास, आपने बोला चलो आज आपको pain ठीक करते हैं, आपका ultrasound करते हैं. That is one part. It is not the whole story. Story is much bigger than that, and you can contribute more than just fixing the pain. You can really contribute more than just fixing the pain, and that's what physiotherapy or rehab is. Yeah, I think Physio Prash is here. Thank you, Physio Prash. Do check out the page. I think the Physio Prash, he is like I will mention the channel in the comment in my description also. He's doing really great in explaining physiotherapy or rehab in simple and I'll say with the help of art. Because art is something which is there for expression. And I think I met Prashant in my masters, and he was the one person I think just say I have learned a lot. And you people also do check out the page, and I think आप और अच्छे से उस चीज को समझ पाएंगे what I'm trying to say. Simple art ke through how you can understand physiotherapy if you want to see how it looks like. I think that Prashant is doing really great in that part. So I will try that. I will show you the page itself also so that we can move. But yeah, let's try to cover this first, and then we'll go for the Physio Prash page also. So I talked about how we can break down things into different parts, and uske baad we will continue with the follow the what Chris wants to say. Over time, those same activities, squatting, hinging, pressing, pulling, walking, running, jumping, isolated loading, and so on are progress, just like in any good training program. And the idea of PT only exercise misrepresents what good rehab looks like. तो जैसा हमने डिस्कस किया कि अगर एल्बो का मूवमेंट रिस्ट्रिक्टेड है, आपको उन चीजों को ब्रेक डाउन करना पड़ेगा और आपको उनको धीरे धीरे प्रोग्रेस करना पड़ेगा. जैसे एक बच्चा होता है, जब वो साइकिल चलाना सीखता है, आपको उसको साइकिल चलाना सिखाना है, तो आपको क्या करना होगा? पहले उसको बैठना सिखाना होगा, उसके ऊपर बैठने के बाद बैलेंस करना सिखाना होगा, फिर आपको सपोर्ट देके साइकिल को थोड़ा धक्का मारना होगा. उससे पहले आपको दोनों जो टायर्स होते हैं साथ में उसको यूज करना होगा कि वो सपोर्ट के साथ चला पाए. फिर एक टायर हटाते हो आप, फिर दूसरा टायर हटाते हो, फिर आप उसको बोलते हो कि लंबे आपको आसपास यहाँ गोल गोल चक्कर काटना है. उसके बाद यू गिव हिम एन ऑप्शन दैट ओके, आप जाके अब अच्छे से मूव कर सकते हो, आप अच्छे से साइकिल को यूज कर सकते हो. ठीक है. So that's how exercises need to progress. You need to start from some baseline which is good, which is for the person, and he is able to go for those exercises, and then you need to progress from that point one by one, step by step, in a in synonymous with the patient's capabilities also, जिससे उनको ये नहीं लगे कि यार it is over too much or it's very underloaded. because those things really matter. Patient needs to be feel challenged, but not too much also, not too under also. So if you do it well, you will achieve whatever you want to achieve. Great. Let me go to the Prashant's page and I will show you something amazing today. I think he's being really great, and we should see how art can really represent uh, or how art can be really utilized to explain what is there out in your field or anything into the world. So give me a second. I will share the screen and I will go to the yes. Okay, I hope this is visible now. So this is Prashant's page, Physio Painter. Uh, in like when we were in masters, so I was not really making the notes, ठीक है, क्योंकि हमारे masters के अंदर there were multiple exams and I usually don't make notes. मैं सीधा book reading करता हूँ. I try to interconnect things, but notes making थोड़ा मेरा उतना strong नहीं रहता है. तो the Prashant was the person जहाँ से I used to take some notes and I was so amazed कि उसके पास like he was having all the bachelor's notes, everything documented very neatly, everything in a crisp and detail, and it was there in with him. Like from the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, intern, and especially in the masters also, उन्होंने 2 साल के अच्छे से notes बनाए and this was the culmination of all those notes only. Like उन्होंने जो भी चीजें सीखी and he tried to put on the things and I think he created that thing in last 1.5 year, 2 years, and right now he's at 7,000 followers with 221 posts, and I will say consistency is remarkable because right now he is working with CRPF and still he's able to do all the things in a good way. Just see his page now. Please do subscribe, do follow this channel. This is about the slap reason, the how 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, like 10 o'clock movement, and like how you can really see that okay, this is slap lesion, this is a bank card. 3 to 6, your orientation is a bank card lesion, and 10 to 2, the upper wala jo part hota hai, that is kind of for the slap lesion. Okay, superior labrum anterior to posterior. So this is anterior, this is posterior, this is superior labrum. This is the Bankart lesion, which is more on the inferior part of the glenoid. And yep, see how beautifully explained with the analogy of clock. You'll see so many things like this is one thing. Ki actin, this is tropomyosin, which is a gate. Troponin is the key, lock. Calcium is the key. अगर आप calcium आपका troponin के साथ जुड़ेगा, which is there on the actin, then the tropomyosin will move and you need ATP also, and this is how myosin head will move out of the like you will allow the ATP will allow to move the myosin head or pull the myosin head. ये क्रॉस ब्रिज इंट्रक्शन हुआ, इसे हम like जो फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट हैं आई थिंक वो अच्छे से समझ पाएंगे, बट दिस इज रियली ग्रेट. डू चेक आउट दिस पेज एंड आई थिंक यू विल हैव मोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि कितना आसान तरीके से, कितना आर्टिस्टिक वे में आप साइंस समझ सकते हो, आप फिजियोथेरेपी समझ सकते हो, और आप अगर एक नॉर्मल इंडिविजुअल भी हो, यू कैन गेट सम अंडरस्टैंडिंग विद द थिंग. सी दिस इज really great art and like the World Heart Day, and it is really great presentation. So yeah, do check out this page, Physio Painter, physio_painter, and you'll find really good things on this page. Great. I think we are back into things. Any other thing which we can discuss? Let me see if there's something other than the point. This one I think also people do struggle with the assessment part. की assessment में क्या करना चाहिए? Right now I am dealing with more of volume of patient. ठीक है, मैं अभी usually there are 3 to 4 consultation in a day, and this is constant from last 4 to 5 months I will say. और what I understood, जब क्या मैंने सीखा from all these consultation, all these people, different conditions, different प्रॉब्लम्स स्टेटमेंट आई विल से, क्योंकि एक तरह का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग सेशन ही होता है जब आप कोई असेसमेंट में जाते हो, आप किसी चीज को समझने की कोशिश करते हो, किसी पर्सन को समझने की कोशिश करते हो, व्हाट ही इज गोइंग थ्रू. इट इज मोर ऑफ एन काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग सेशन. द मोर यू डू इट, more you will find pattern and more you understand how to navigate those things. Most initial exams, it's more 90%, more than 90% it's subjective, which involves listening, asking questions, hearing their story, building rapport, allowing the person to be vulnerable in terms of what he is actually experiencing, क्योंकि most of the time वो पेन करते रह जाते हैं कि ठीक है, I am having pain, but how pain is affecting their life is more important to understand rather than the pain itself as such. क्योंकि जो चीजें अफेक्टेड हुई हैं उनको आपको ध्यान में रखते हुए अपना रिहा प्लान करना पड़ेगा। वो कहाँ जाना चाहते हैं उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए आपको अपना रिहा प्लान करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, इट्स नेवर अ शॉर्ट टर्म डील। आपको हमेशा हमेशा आई थिंक लॉन्ग टर्म पर्सपेक्टिव से सोचना जरूरी है, क्योंकि वो आपको एक आउटकम जो गुड रिहैब आउटकम होता है उसकी तरफ पुश करता है। वो आपको एक लिबर्टी देता है कि आप टाइम को यूटिलाइज कर सकते हो इन द बेस्ट वे पॉसिबल एंड यू कैन क्रिएट सम मीनिंगफुल चेंज इन द पर्सनस लाइफ आल्सो। ठीक है, तो 90% मोर देन 90% इट्स मोर ऑफ अ सब्जेक्टिव गेम। Listen, and by listening I mean do not interrupt in between. Try to ask open-ended questions. Try to ask something which gives you more information in very limited words also sometimes. Okay, guide the conversation sometimes if the person is going out of the flow. Ask relevant questions. Hear the story is very important. People do not think in uh, objective manners कि हाँ पेन कितना है, NPRS कितना है। वी डोंट रियली थिंक इन दैट। पेन हमको क्या महसूस होता है कि मैं मेरे बैक पेन है और मैं अपने बच्चे को नहीं उठा पा रहा हूँ। ठीक है, पेन क्या महसूस हमको होता है, मेरे नी पेन है और मैं वॉक नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ बहुत ज्यादा, दैट इज पेनफुल। ठीक है, पेन इज कि मैं इसकी वजह से आई एम नॉट एबल टू गो फॉर साइकिलिंग और गो फॉर एक्टिविटीज विच आई यूज टू डू। दोज थिंग्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द पीपल, क्योंकि वो उनकी लाइफ को एक मीनिंग देता है। यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द पर्सन स्टोरी ऑल्सो, what the person really wants to achieve through his this interaction, where he wants to go. अगर आप वो समझ पाओगे, you can lead that conversation और lead that rehab very smoothly। फिर आपको जो ऑब्जेक्टिव मेजरमेंट है या ऑब्जेक्टिव चीजें उस पर ज्यादा बहुत रिलाई नहीं होना पड़ेगा। आपको वो ध्यान में रखना है ऑफ कोर्स, बिकॉज दैट इज हाउ एन एविडेंस बेस्ड प्रैक्टिस वर्क्स। But you need to understand the story also, you need to understand the personal factors also, you need to understand what are all the things which motivate person and what are the things which are really not making any difference, because आपका एक्सरसाइज प्रोग्राम भी उस पर डिपेंड करता है कि how much person is finding that those things relatable, those things meaningful. I found a patient, he was from Jaipur only by coincidence. I was dealing with the telerehab itself. उनको लगता था कि जो आप ये एक्सरसाइज देते हो ये तो वेस्टर्न वाली एक्सरसाइजेज हैं, अंग्रेजों की एक्सरसाइजेज हैं, ये हम करेंगे तो क्या उससे फर्क पड़ेगा, इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। ठीक है, हमको तो देसी एक्सरसाइज आनी चाहिए। तो वो उन्होंने बोला कि मैं स्क्वाट क्यों करूं, मैं तो दंड करूंगा, दंड बैठक लगाऊंगा। मैंने बोला कि हाउ डू यू सी दीज एक्सरसाइजेस, आपको आपको कहाँ से ये बिलीफ आया कि ठीक है दीज आर वेस्टर्न एक्सरसाइजेस। बोला कि नहीं, वो इंग्लिश में बात करते हैं और वो एक्सरसाइज जब आप मुझे शेयर करते हो कोई वो इंग्लिश में बात कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा उस तरह की बातें, तो आई थॉट ये। Then I tried to explain him very simply and very in a comforting manner that आप जो मूवमेंट करते हो वो आप कर सकते हो, बट अभी के लिए हमको इस चीज को तोड़ के हमको यहाँ से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा। एंड he understood that well. I tried to build that rapport and I think that after that it was all good. He was able to hear that part clearly now. So this is which is more important. This is also important, but less than 10%. Initial examination is more about subjective, rather than after that once you have built all these things, then focus on these things also, so that you can really take care of the specifics also. छोटी छोटी चीजों को आप ध्यान रख पाओ और उसके बाद चीजों को आप अच्छे से जोड़ पाओ। So for the complete picture, you need to have all the pieces of puzzle in the moving puzzle, but start with story building, start with understanding of the person factors. Always try to build the rapport first, because as a therapist और as physiotherapist आपका जो रोल है वो बहुत लिमिटेड नहीं है। आपका रोल मैकेनिस्टिक नहीं है, आपका रोल नहीं है कि मैं कैसा उसको कुछ चीजें ऐसी ढूंढ लूं जो जो अभी हमको लगता है कि वो ठीक नहीं है। Pain can cause very masking of many things. It can alter movement, it can alter the strength, it can alter how person is moving, but that is not what person is actually in if we remove that pain factor. So you need to pull out some layers from that thing. You need to be present with the person and you need to understand what are his real concern and you plan on accordingly for that. So yep, that was my 2 cents on PT exercises and how we can navigate. आज हमने बुक से स्टार्ट किया, कल हमने बुक से एंड किया था. Books will be always here, so it will be a part of this whole series, and I will try to bring out some really good text also. I love reading also, poetry reading, so kahin na kahin I know that I will be coming up that with that also. So it's a kind of mixture right now, but we'll keep things evolving, and we'll find our niche and how we need to navigate in further sessions. But we started with books. Yuval Noah Harari, do check out the author. 4 books: Homo sapiens, Homo Deus, 21 Lessons for 21st Century, and Nexus. ये 4 किताबें अगर आप अपने जीवन में लाते हैं, you will find lot of value and understanding of history, present, future, and the fabric which is joining everything. Secondly, हमने discuss किया about PT exercises, about examination, what is important, what is not important, how rehab is done, what is rehab, and following on, we talked about Physioprash. Physioprash का channel है. Do check out Physio Painter. If you want to learn, if you want to get understanding, real understanding of physiotherapy concepts, do check out his page. That is Physio underscore Painter, and you will find good stuff in that. And last, we concluded with the with the whole thing, like how we are really moving and how we need to will be going to move forward in terms of further sessions. So yeah, thanks Ashish, and we have Ashish here also. He's right now in Germany, and he's also my good friend. So thanks for supporting, guys. And yeah, I think we will come up with the more of sessions and like this, and we'll try to make things structured and more better day by day. But the consistency is, I think, which is more important, and that's how we will grow, like moving out of the barriers. So yeah, take care, have a great day. We are done with the 30-minute session, and I think we'll continue with this for the next day also, until we find something very stabilized way of doing things. And we'll meet tomorrow around 9 p.m. See you then. Have a great good night's sleep and take care.